No, bro, honestly, I never knew the difference with the PNG and the JPG, bro, and the JPEG. I never knew the difference. Wait, hold. Download. Wait, somebody send me this. Send me the to be continue. Wait, for someone send me this shit. This shit crazy. I'm mind blown right now. Wait, just Google to be continue J. Hold on. Yo, I'm fucking mind blown. Dead ass. That's what PNJ said. Wait. Some Ricks. He a real van. some some Ricks at the bottom. Kurosaki konandate. Kurosaki konandate. Hey, maybe if I put it up here in the text. Indian tech support, where y'all at, bro? I need help real quick. Hold on. Drop it off in the beginning. If y'all really yeah, let's go. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for another first listen. What's good, Twitch? It's your boy Dev back again for another live listen, man. Y'all know this right there, all right? I appreciate the Indian IT gang. I appreciate my sub IT gang for helping me out, man. That was pretty dope, man. You know, that helped me with some transitions and shit. That was pretty dope. I am getting old, a little old, so I learned new tricks. I learned that JPEG and PNG is two different things. Transparent PNG is what that is. So I definitely learned that today. So that shit is crazy. I appreciate y'all. Pretty Flocko, shout out to you. But I gotta let y'all know, man. Gunna dropped yesterday. We all know that Gunna dropped yesterday, and yesterday was one a day. But now we about to listen to the Weeknd. King Weeknd decided to drop, being one of the first people to drop in January. I think that's a smart move personally, because I feel like when you are a strong artist, no matter what, your discography or your album will literally play out throughout the year. So it can go both ways, right? You know, you play your album at the beginning of the year, it fizzles out all the way, and you know the end of the year talks, the Grammys and all that. You know, you kind of lose traction. But when you're somebody as big as the Drakes, the Weeknds, the Futures, the who else, the J. Cole's, the Kendricks, you know, getting your album out first kind of, I would say, sets the bar, in my opinion, right? That's what I feel like. You start the year strong, so it sets the bar. Again, I appreciate you guys for the JPEGs, PNGs. I definitely I appreciate y'all heavy for that. But yeah, man, King Weeknd decided to drop an album called Don FM. The funny thing is, I made a tweet and I said, hey, look, man, y'all said y'all wanted the old Weeknd, and that's exactly what y'all got. The old Weeknd. He literally made a... I don't appreciate the artwork. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't appreciate the artwork, but it does show you that the Weeknd, when he's looking old, you know, black still don't crack. You know, black still don't crack. But I will say, though, I do not think that this is one of his better... This is probably his worst. This is his worst. Now, it's called Don FM. We all know. We've heard the snippet, the 103.5 Don FM. You know, I always be like, yo, radio hosts be horny as hell. Like the late night radio hosts, they be horny as hell. Like, oh, this is Keith Sweat on 96.5. We about to slow it down now. 10 p.m. Little silky smooth playing through the radio. Grab your girl now. I am Keith Sweat. I will take your bitch. That's how that nigga be talking. So I'm literally just, it's kind of funny, man, when you hear the late night radio shit. I don't know if y'all listen to the radio anymore at the night, but the late night radio is crazy. It used to be wild when I used to have to switch to FM and shit like that. But I guess if you look at it like that, all of the pictures of the Weeknd for his albums have been his face, essentially, have been his face. If you think about you know, there's been 5 albums that have been his face. So if you think about that, then it kind of makes sense. OG, old head, old school, 80s, 70s, pop. You know, it kind of makes sense. So if that's what that whole album is going to be. Now, it is only 16 tracks. We've already listened to one, which is Take My Breath, W. We are already 1 for 1, so y'all know I am very happy about that. Y'all know my magic number is always 15. Keep it $1.15, and we'll keep it good. Keep it $1.15, 115, 1 through 15. That's a fucking bar. That's a... bar, bro. Keep it a $1.15, baby. That's a fucking bar right there. Anyways, rather short tracks too that I'm looking at. There's only one track that's really long, which is Take My Breath. So I'm glad that we're getting a little bit of the shorter track. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, man. Like always, Ben ASMR. Fucking talking too much, man. We got Dawn FM, The Weeknd. Already. Track 1, we got Dawn, the FM.
Here with the big 5G upgrade. Now with the
I didn't finish the
5G phones and prepaid, like the new Samsung Galaxy 5G. Just switch and trade in your old device.
I'll take my leave, I'll take my leave on this road.
How old is I'm not as that much of a stan or whatever. How old is The Weeknd? Because it just kind of took me back a little bit. How old is The Weeknd? Because it's gonna make sense of what I'm gonna say right now. If it, how old is he? 31. Okay, this makes perfect sense. There's a reason why I got the feeling and why. This literally reminds me, I always tell you guys, man, I'm gonna have a story for everything. If you don't like the story, man, click the X button, get the fuck up out of here, all right? When I used to be 13 years old, this was about 2003, 2002. I will never forget, there was a song with 112 with Mobb Deep. They used to play Lenny Williams. They used to play Patti LaBelle, all that. And it was just kind of just like this. It was just like that, how you hear that radio free. Like, a lot of people don't really know about the radio back in the day. I used to have a radio in my room. Used to put it on snooze. After an hour, it would turn off. But that's the only thing you really had. There was no Game Boys with lights on them. There wasn't no motherfucking TVs. There wasn't no motherfucking cell phones. I always tell people, if The Weeknd is 31, like I'm 31, bro, he's 31. If The Weeknd basically grew up like how I grew up, bro, like everything is a transition. I mean, we were in a transition. I said we are the perfect age of transition. Like, we were there for the internet. We were there for social media. We're there for social media 3.0. I was basically relevant in every era. Like 31-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 32-year-olds, we were relevant in every era because we were literally teenagers and kids in all of the transition of the internet. So it's kind of crazy listening to this. This is like basically the last step of what radio late night play was. You feel me, though? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Next track. Gasoline.
And I've soaken up the moon, can't sleep.
What's that one song? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, man.
I wrap my hands around your neck, you love it when I always squeeze.
Remember what I told y'all, man, back in the day, man, like when you grew up two ways, all right? We were from different cultures. I'm not, y'all know me, man. I got white friends. They got boats. We fish and shit. Again, I always tell y'all that. But there's always two sides of the hill, all right? You grew up in the hood as a hood nigga, and you grew up as a suburban, prep dude, all right? There's a lot of music that I didn't get involved with later on into my life. And even then, I still got some questions, like I always have questions of like, damn, do I like this or do I not? Like Rod Stewart type shit. And I feel like this kind of track, it is that track. It is those weird tracks like, yo, niggas listen to this shit? That's kind of how it is. I mean, I've grown to appreciate this type of music, but I'm still specific on the sound that I fuck with when it comes to this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like when other people, like, you see some, like I seen some of these like new channels to do with what's the kid name, the white kid with the dad. His dad is old and his dad's now listening to rap music. And I always say, you got to understand, man, it's a specific, some people have specific rap that they fuck with. They don't fuck with all rap, but they got specific rap they fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Turn the tables. Yeah, there you go. So it's different shit when you kind of look at it. Like, for me, again, I grew up where I liked some of it. I didn't like all of it. Like, I like a few country. I don't like a lot of country. That don't mean country's trash. I'm just saying I like a specific sound of country. You feel me? Like,
I'm dozing off to REM. I'm trying not to lose my faith. Body in these sheets and pour out the gasoline.
I think too, when I listen to 80s music, man, there's two different things, man. I'm when it comes to 80s pop, like I love, like I said, there's Weeknd that he's dabbling into the 80s pop in the 70s, whatever you want to fucking call it. But I don't really like the poppy side of it. You feel me? And I feel like with the Weeknd's voice, he's such a great singer. So it just kind of reminds me of the Michaels. It reminds me. I can't think of that song that I want to sing. I can't even hum it right now. But it's just kind of just like he just has a very light voice to him. You feel me? Like it's like a very light, you know. When I want, like, I guess the 80s sound I be hearing is just like some, like, I don't know, like a little bit grittier. You feel me? Like,
Oh, baby, please just hold me close. Make me believe there's more to live. Oh, you won't let me hold you. And if I finally die in peace.
I love the singing part. But I don't know how I feel about the I don't really like that part. Like I said, like I'm never gonna question the Weeknd singing. The singing is elite, but it's just like I said, is it how it combines? Like I when he gets into the singing part, it's fire. I just don't like the. I don't really like that part. I don't know how you explain that shit. Like the deep voice, it just doesn't sound that good to me. Again, not that saying it is a bad song. I'm just saying like when I have a very specific, you know, when like I said, I grew up differently. All right? Like, I'm not even gonna lie about it. And so when I hear certain shit, it's kind of just like, okay, that's not the type of shit I dabble with, you know, like. Track 3, How Do I Make You Love Me?
Escape reality. It doesn't faze you. I need a breakthrough. I only want what's right. How do I make you love me? Inside, but I can light you up again like embers of a fire. It doesn't faze you.
Like I don't like the drop right there. That when it like and then it goes. I don't like that drop. Like I don't like that track. I don't like that right there. Like I don't like that. Like keep it going with the happy synths and the happy retro Meami shit. Like keep it going at that point. I don't like when it drops like that. Oh, that's fire. That's doom. I just didn't like. See, that's fire. I just don't like the transition. Hey man, Spotify is a joke, bro. Spotify be playing games,
on Thursday,
dog.
January 13th from 9 to 2.
Yo,
Join
hey,
us for
why that Spotify ad sounded like it actually went with the album, though, bro? Why did it sound like it actually went with the album, dog? Did I? Spotify said, "Doo-doo-doo. Never gonna give you up, I'm never gonna break you down."
your future
That's
career
funny,
and
bro.
care. Join us on Thursday, January 13th.
Yo, I cannot make that shit up either, bro. I'm not even lying to y'all. Y'all know I don't got no Spotify ad button, nigga. I do not got a Spotify ad button. I didn't make that shit up. I'm trying to tell you, bro. When I do this shit, I don't do this shit on purpose. Yeah, that's just perfect timing. God was like, God hit me with one. Hold on. This is what God said. That's what that nigga God just did. That nigga God just. That's what that nigga just did. Oh my God. We'll let the transition ride again, man. Oh man. I don't use Apple Music because have you ever tried to install Apple products on Windows, bro? It's actually a bitch and it's actually very annoying. I pay for Apple Music. I've been paying for the last 4 or 5 years. I refuse to pay for Spotify as well when I only use it when I'm at my computer and basically when I'm talking to y'all. I use Apple Music for everything else in my life. That's literally the reason why. Can I afford Spotify? Yes. Do I want to pay for Spotify? No. I can buy everybody in this chat probably Spotify monthly and continue that shit for a whole 2 years if I wanted to. Do I want to do that? No, I do not want to do that. All right. That's literally the reason. All right. If you want to know the reason why I don't got Spotify Premium, that's why I continue. And that's why I will not ever get Spotify Premium. Apple Music on Chrome.
Take my breath.
added more to the intro and kind of just let the beat ride out. Well, I love the beat. I said I love the beat when I first listened to the track. If you guys saw the video, I said I fuck with the beat. The beat was amazing, and you know, his singing, he was going more so for that kind of poppy 80s sound. I said that when I did the video. We'll take my breath.
Baby says,
Take my breath away. So basically the new stuff was the intro. I actually like the intro. Dude, now let me ask you this question: would you guys have rather have had it as an intro, or would you guys have rather have had it as an outro? Like, not saying the song, but would you have rather had that at the beginning or had that at the end? Like, what do y'all feel like? Intro? For me, I personally like outros. Like think about like Runaway. Like think about you know, Kanye. So I always feel like outro is like, it just kind of like after you get the experience of the song and that you really fuck with the song, and then you get it on the outro, it kind of just takes you out yonder. You feel me? Whereas the intro, somebody could kind of just be like, I forgot what song did that for me. Where I was like the intro. Oh, Roddy Ricch just did that recently with the Meami track with Lil Baby. You know, when he had that crazy intro. I love the intro, but at the same time, it's kind of just like, damn, this could have just been a separate song. You know, you gotta stay for the transitions. Oh, the transitions. Okay, track 5 is Sacrifice. This reminds me of the Outstanding, makes me wanna shout. That's what mixed with a little bit of Ozzy Brothers from the 70s, 80s, mixed with a little bit of who else did some crazy ass 70s, 80s type beats. Like this actually sounds like the Black Side now of the 80s even. Sounds like the Black Side. Now this first, damn, I'm actually kind of crazy because we 5 tracks in, and this is the first. Actually, this is I put Take My Breath on my playlist already, but this is the second track. This is the first track that made my playlist. I'm actually kind of surprised by that, but this is fire. I feel like this is exactly what the Weeknd's been doing since the Starboy days. Like, this is literally Starboy Weeknd right here. Like pop, because the thing is, like, if he's gonna get into the soul kind of 80s sound, I don't know if we're gonna get there yet. We still got 10 tracks to go, but he's always been poppy. Old, like, he's always been, you know, doing the old poppy Michael sound. Like, he's been doing that since Starboy. So, like, this ain't nothing new. This is exactly what we've been getting. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I feel that's why I be telling y'all.
catch your feelings, don't be out here, catch your feelings, 'cause always sacrifice your love for.
I'm not saying Weeknd doesn't have soul. I'm just saying, like, the Weeknd is very good at being poppy. Pause. Bitches, hey. This reminds me of that bing ding 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 ding. Who's that lady, sexy lady? Who's that? Isley Brothers. Who's that lady? Yeah, that shit kind of remind me a little bit.
Hey world, this is my new song.
We just got an ad.
Ever. Please check it out and let me know.
Nah,
what
Spotify,
you
you hoeing me today, dead ass Spotify. Like, the shit was funny, you know. Usually you on cue with the funny shit, nigga. Like, we literally got 3 ads. Like, we only 5 songs in. That's some hoe shit, Spotify, dead ass, bro. That's really some hoe shit. Spotify, if you listening to me, that's some hoe shit. Like, for real, that's some hoe shit. Cause even when, you know what's crazy? Cause when I'm by myself, it don't never hold me like this. That's the crazy. Like, it don't never hold me like this when I'm by myself. I listen to a whole Brent album, it won't give me an ad to after the album. But as soon as I'm on the stream, listen to the song, shit start holding me with all the Capital One horny ads, nigga. They be giving me the Dior naked nigga ads. Like, this shit crazy, bro. Like, But yeah, man, that track right there, man, Sacrifice, man. I gotta tell you, man, from the Weeknd, bro, like, he's always been doing the Starboy vibes. Ever since he made Starboy, he kind of transitioned to the Michael. I remember all the conversations like, oh, he's going poppy, he's switch. He's not the dark boy, you know, the dark boy that you used to always know. He's not, you know, Mr. Heartbroke, Mr. you know, toxicity. You know, now he's this kind of just bright light pop star. And I definitely will say, when he turned into the Starboy persona, he became a pop star. I know somebody said in the comments that, you know, about his soul. I'm not arguing about his soul. He definitely has some soul to him. I'm saying it's kind of hard to explain, man. Like, when you see soul, I don't know how to really explain soul. Like soul to me would be like Patti LaBelle, Lenny Williams. Soul to me is like, I put Giveon as soul. Soul is just like it's not about how you sing, it's just a sound, bro. Like you either got it or you don't. There's nothing wrong with pop stars and there's nothing wrong about soul artists. It's two different things, bro. Playboy Cardi soul. So whenever I hear like The Weeknd, I don't, especially when he goes into his poppy shit, he's just a pop star. He's just a pop art. He does it to the fucking core too. Like if you put The Weeknd and insert him into the 70s, 80s on the pop side of that shit, that definitely be his ass. Like track 6 is A Tale by Quincy.
That's it. Looking back now, I didn't know what it was supposed to be.
So you hear this beat? This is a soul beat. Now, if you ask me, could I imagine The Weeknd on like this? I don't know. I don't think that's The Weeknd's forte or what he does. You feel me? Like that's not what he does. Like this is some, I feel like you at the barbecue type shit. Like it is. Yeah, nigga, press play. Yeah, nigga, go to the gulag, nigga. Hold on, let me send that nigga to the gulag, nigga. Time out, nigga. Send your ass to the gulag, nigga. You press play. That's for that. I'm talking for 600 seconds while you in timeout. But this don't sound like no motherfucking goddamn, like, it just, there's different with soul, man. Like, you feel that shit. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, on my mind, ring, ring, ring. Like shit like that. Like, you feel that. That's some soul to you. It's like, like that's what I'm talking about. But I don't see that when The Weeknd, because Weeknd's more of the pop side. He's more of like the sing your heart out.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't. And put in a mental institution, leaving my daddy along with me and my little brother Lloyd.
For real, somebody give me a comparable song where Weeknd did something like this. And I don't mean to keep going on harping on The Weeknd, but like. Someone like that's what I'm trying to tell you, like trying to make you understand. Give me a song where The Weeknd kind of just did it like this. Like this shit sound crazy. You feel me? Like this shit sound like like Teddy Pendergrass about to jump on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Some Marvin about to get on this hoe. You feel me? Like Marvin about to get in this. Get up. It's like there's Marvin Gaye and then there's The Weeknd. My nigga, two different types. There's Marvin Gaye. It's two different niggas. You feel me? Like I Feel It Coming was poppy as hell.
It was vindictive and partially based on fear. But it was also totally subconscious.
What you got, nigga?
There's so much trauma in my life. I've been so
still poppy. I fuck with this track. This track is fucking crazy. You hear the like that shit is crazy. Still poppy though. It's not soul. You feel me? Like it's poppy. Poppy. I'm poppy. I'm poppy.
I love you, girl, but I'm out of time.
That's a playlist.
Mess up just a little, baby. You know my line. I remember when I held you.
This is crazy. I like that, bro. The water sound up. I love the transition. That was a crazy transition though, from The Tale by Quincy and then going into this track with the soul beat. The Weeknd, like I said, elite singing. No matter what, he gonna do his dang. He gonna do what he do best on the track. Period. And I feel like the track, I love the soul beat plus the Weeknd singing. It's pretty dope, man. It definitely goes together. And again, it sticks to the theme of the Dawn FM. This is supposed to be like I still don't I still don't like that picture right there, but
Don't you dare touch that dial, because like the song says, you are out of time. You're almost there.
Did my nigga just say an hour free? That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what they do back in the day, and that's what Spotify doing now, hoeing my ass. They said, welcome to an hour free of horny hours. Horny. Dawn FM 103.5. The Beat. Now, here's another fucking commercial in the middle of the free fucking goddamn hour that you promised me, bitch. So example of when I say soul, if you guys want a good comparison, it kind of just hit me. Who's that at the top? On top of my door, who's that at the top? At the top, bro, at the top. All the way at the top, bro.
brother, you know you're wrong. Think of
Again, it's that white Air Force One, you know, white Air Force One Jordan 1s, white socks, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know, like y'all saying, it's like the Pokemon saying Pokemon thick, you know, and saying Valk thick, you know, beautiful women, but y'all got y'all thicks wrong, y'all got y'all souls wrong, you know, it's like, it's definitely different levels to it, you feel me? Like, you know, and like I said, it ain't soul, you know, like, you know, come on, man, like, you eating collard greens, but you ain't eating soul food, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, track 8, here we go again, featuring Tyler Creator.
Strike a pose with my kinfolk, front page of the billboard, and you didn't expect to fall for me once you got this dick.
Toxic, nigga. Until you got this dick. God damn, this dick. That shit is, this dick. Like, that's crazy. Whoa, that was left field right there. I wasn't expecting that. Like
Nev Campbell, but when I make a laugh, swear a cure. Here we go again.
I said I wasn't gonna like this. Nigga, are y'all smoking the rocks? Nigga, y'all must be smoking on that. What y'all smoking on the Henry Ruggs pack, Trump pack? Who else we got? Y'all smoking on that? God, who else smoking on that R. Kelly pack? You know, what? Y'all must be smoking that thing. That's crazy. Y'all said I wasn't gonna like this.
This love is strong to me. Some things can change, go wrong with me. We don't know how it's going to be forever. It's prenup. You gon' sign this prenup.
Stand never love at all. So here we go.
This song sound like a Christmas carol. Like I feel like Mariah Carey dumbass about to pop out and hit the I must have got that PTSD. You know the it feel like she about to pop out this bitch any second now. Like low key. That shit fire though. Oh bro, but this track is crazy. This track is crazy. It's definitely a I'm adding it on my playlist, man. I fuck.
Dear Tampa, we're Eurowings Discover, a new airline in town. We wanted to tell you that we now offer nonstop flights from Tampa to Frankfurt, Germany. If you don't have plans in Frankfurt, we offer convenient locations to more than 130 different cities across Europe. Paris? Yep. Milan? Absolutely. Barcelona? You bet. And 127 more.